Now we'll discuss the muscle tissue. So here you can see that muscle tissue contains a muscle fiber. Then some striations are there, the linings present on this muscle fiber. Then it also contains the central nucleus. Then some myofibrils are there. Myo means the muscle. Myology is the study of muscles. Then filaments containing actin and myosin. So these filaments are present inside this muscle fiber, which generally made up of actin and myosin. These both are organic compounds. So the tissue made of many muscle fibers, muscle cells, it contains a nucleus and together with that myofibrils, which are nothing but the actin and myosin threads. Muscle fiber can contract and relax. Okay, they can be a contract and relax. Muscles takes part in locomotion and movement. So what are the type of muscles? Skeletal, the striated voluntary muscle, smooth, the non-striated or visceral muscle, and cardiac muscles. You can see this skeletal is present inside the skeleton part. Then smooth muscles, these are present all over the body. Visceral and muscles are there, and cardiac muscles is present inside the heart. So first we'll deal with the skeletal and striated voluntary muscles. So you can see here biceps brachii is there, biceps brachii is there, and together with that this brachialis is there. So why they are showing biceps here? Because they contain these muscles. Okay, so these are some muscles which are present. They are skeletal muscles. So you can see they contain some myofibril which are made up of the actin and the myosin. Then endomysium is there, perimysium is there, this part. Then epimysium is there, bones are there, tendons are there, blood vessels are there. So in an exam, maybe this diagram will come. They are attached to bones, biceps. Striations are present in muscle fiber. So what is the striations? Striations are nothing but they are voluntary. They are movable. Okay, so you can see here these are the striations. Then muscle fiber are bundled in a parallel fashion. You can see these are bundled in a parallel fashion. A sheath of a tough connective tissue encloses several bundles of muscle fibers. Now, smooth and striated visceral muscles, you can see they are present in the small intestine. Here you can see these are the muscles. Then these are also present in, you can see the structure, smooth muscle fiber, they also have a nucleus. So involuntary and fusiform, they cannot be moved. Fibers taper at both the ends. No striation, they cannot be moved. Cell junction hold them together and they are bundled together in a connective tissue sheath. You can see here this is the sheath like structure or the plate like structure which is formed by these muscles. They are seen in the wall of internal organs such as blood vessels, stomach, and intestine. You can see these are the muscles. Then third is the cardiac muscle. It is involuntary muscle seen only in the heart. Cell junctions fuse the plasma membrane of the cell and make them stick together. You can see here these are the cardiac muscles, and here cell junction is present so that these muscles can be fused and the adjacent cells are present. Communication junctions, intercalated disc. Communication junction is also present. So this allow the cell to contract as a unit during the heart blood pumping. So it allows it to contract and relieve. When one cell receives a signal to contract, its neighbor cell are also contracted. So here this cardiac muscle works like this. Then the neural tissue. We'll discuss the third one is the neural tissue. So these are made up of neurons, unit of several neural systems. These are the major functional unit of the brain. You can see this is the neuron structure. When we zoom in, it contains a dendrine, axon, nucleus is present. This is the myelin sheath and these are the synapse. Okay, this is the structure of nerve cells. So you can see here, responsible for control and coordination of the body, neurons are excitable cells. They carry impulses. Now, what is the impulses? The electrical impulses towards the brain. It's nothing but the signal. Neurons are protected and supported by neurological cells. Neuroglia make up more than half of the volume of neural tissue. Okay, so neuroglia is generally it is makes of the half of the volume of this tissue. So you can see this is the neuroglia and this all is the neural tissue. So now we'll study the organ and the organ system. So we know the body organization, it divides into the cell, tissue, organ system, and organism. So example, if for example eukaryotic cell, the tissue could be epithelial one, the organ could be for example heart, then organ system is circulatory, and organism it could be a human. So it's like that. So we'll study the organ and the organ system. So organ made is one more type of tissue. Example, heart has epithelial, connective and muscular and neural tissue all. Okay.